Welcome, friends. Yesterday, let me give you a little story. Yesterday, I happened to go to the Kenyatta National Hospital, one of the biggest hospitals in Nairobi, Kenya. And I happened to be at the casualty level or area. My friends, the number of people that were being driven in, the number of people that were being escorted in to come and secure for treatment. People with broken limbs out of accidents. People that are just screaming out. People that are burnt by fire. People that are burnt by water, hot water, cooking oil. Name it. I'm telling you. People that are with the growth, very dangerous and scary stuff. Oh, I'll pity my doctors, our doctors, and I pray for their hearts. I pray for them to keep doing the good job that they're doing. My friend, I proceeded to the ward where I was going to see a friend of mine who is ailing. I want to encourage you to keep thanking God when you are able to breathe normally without any support or any equipment being instilled in your nose to support you breathing. Thank God that you're able to see, your vision is clear. Thank God that you don't have any hearing aid. You're able to hear clearly. Thank God that all your moving body parts, your body organs are functioning well. Thank God. Thank God, my friends, thank God. It is important that you thank God. What I saw was just, oh my. I couldn't offer anything other than prayer. That is what I could do. And I pray for the sick. And at the same time, I pray for the doctors, nurses, the clinicians that are attending them. May God keep giving you that heart and keep doing the good job. When you are attending them, make sure that you do it to your best to make them come out, because I want to believe that with prayer also God is not letting you down. God is also doing his part as God the Creator. Glory be to him. Now, our fellow viewers, in our last episode, we learned that Abraham rescued Lot from being captured by his enemies. Now, today we want to see what God is planning for Abraham. And this is the next episode, episode 15, which we find in the book, chapter 15 in the book of Genesis. Remember, we are on this particular book. This is what we want to learn until we get the end. We go to the end. The Lord's covenant with Abraham. After this, the word of the Lord came to Abraham in a vision. Keyword, vision. After this, the word of the Lord came to Abraham in a vision. Do not be afraid, Abraham. I am your shield, your very great reward. Allow me to repeat this because it's sounding sweet when God is giving me or giving you this kind of assurance. Do not be afraid, Abraham. I am your shield, your very great reward. That is God speaking to Abraham, though in a vision. But Abraham said, Sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless? And the one who will inherit my estate is Eliezer of Damascus. And Abraham said, You have given me no children, so a servant in my household will be my heir. Is also throwing back a challenge to God. But God being God, let us see. Then the word of the Lord came to him. This man will not be your heir, but son, who is your own flesh and blood, will be your heir. He took him outside and said, "Look up at the sky and count the stars. If indeed you can count them." Then he said to him, "So shall your offspring be." Wow, it's a very wonderful vision. Abraham believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness. Hello. Very important lesson for us to learn. I want you to learn something. He also said to him, "I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land to take possession of it." God is still giving him assurance. But Abram said, "Sovereign Lord, how can I know that I will gain possession of it?" It's kind of doubt. "Sovereign Lord, how can I know that I will gain possession of it?" So the Lord said to him, "Bring me a heifer, a goat, a ram, each 3 years old, along with your dove and a young pigeon." Abram brought all this to him, cut them in two, and arranged the halves opposite each other. The birds, however, he did not cut in half. The birds of prey came down on the carcasses, but Abraham drove them away. Yes. Are you getting some lesson? As the sun was setting, Abraham fell into a deep sleep, and a thick and dreadful darkness came over him. Then the Lord said to him, "Know for certain that for 400 years your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, that they will be enslaved and mistreated there." God is still communicating to Abraham. "But I will punish the nation they serve as slaves, and afterward they will come out with great possessions. You, however, will go to your ancestors in peace and be buried at a good old age. In the 4th generation, your descendants will come back here, for the sin of the Amorites has not yet reached its full measure." I can also be happy if I can be given that assurity that I will die of old age. So God had a mission with Abraham. When the sun had set and darkness had fallen, a smoky firepot with a blazing torch appeared and passed between the pieces. On that day, the Lord made a covenant with Abraham and said, "To your descendants I give this land, from the Wadi of Egypt to the great river of Euphrates, the land of the Canaanites, Kenizzites, Kodamites, Hittites, Perizzites, Rephites, Amorites, Canaanites, Gushites, and Jebusites." And that's how God gave that land. Friends and viewers, till we meet again, I pray that God will be with you, God protect you till the next episode. God bless you.